So without somebody coming up and telling you specifically their impression of you falling asleep or where they were angry and frustrated with you, okay, were you able to recognize those signs in advance? And what did you do to change?
So yeah, I think first and foremost, it's important to be upfront with your squad mates. Um, you're gonna notice whenever you go to range school, even people that experience it the first time go or whenever they went, people are not really upfront or honest because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But it's important in your squad, especially in the early phases like Derby and Mountains, get um, mid peers or mid FTX peers. Be like, hey, how are we doing? And work with your squad. I know one tactic was we had our squad together and you put two X's by who were the top two guys, and you put X's at the bottom three guys. And it kind of gives you that sense of like where you rack and stack among the squad. And then if you have a good squad with, real soldiers, real people, they'll give you honest feedback and you keep them, you go down the line. And sometimes getting that mid peer review, mid FTX, saved a lot of people. I know for me personally, I wasn't in at the bottom where I was in the top. I was in the middle, but I almost got complacent and I was in the bottom towards the back end. Well, luckily for me, um, I got pushed through for a low peer score. But it's one of those things. It's like constantly ask, like, how are we doing? Not don't be annoying about it, but like just kind of get a feel where you're at in your squad.
Kind of like having a football team huddle.
Exactly, it's how it is because there's strengths and weaknesses. Some people they're going to be the natural born leaders in your squad, and you're going to be like, all right, that's the guy. But then also you got to find what are your strengths and do well in your strengths, but also whatever your weakness is. For me, it was honestly physical ability because I'm a small stature dude, but I held my own. I really had to like pick up the weight when I needed to the most. And my personal case, mountains is where it's a gut punch. I'm not from a place where it has a lot of mountains. I'm from the flatlands of Florida, so yeah, it's just like that was my weakness in that phase. But you kind of just gotta get the job done. You ignore all those things. You ignore being hungry and tired. You ignore the certain things that people make you mad about because you got to work with what you got. And when you're in your squad, read the room, understand what you're good at and what you're bad at, and just be a team player and help everybody out. That's the name of the game.